Ali Ben-Lebert. I work at Western University, and I've been involved at the Western Campaign for about almost 4 years now. I actually have a personal history with United Way. My family and I, we immigrated from Cambodia. Unfortunately, there was a genocide in Cambodia between the years of 1974 to 79. They say up to 3 million people were killed during that time, and fortunately, my parents survived. And they ended up moving to Thailand, or actually escaping to Thailand, to a refugee camp. I was actually born in a refugee camp. We stayed for about 7 years until we were able to immigrate to Canada. We were put in contact with organizations that would help us settle into our new life in Canada here. So some things that we used would be translation or interpretation services, ESL teachers. I actually had an ESL teacher up until grade 4 of my life. I think a lot of people would be really surprised to know that I didn't actually speak English for a good majority of my life here in Canada. I went to camp through United Way programs, and camp has such a lasting experience on youth. So that's why I continue to want to support and start from the very beginning to helping those students.
My name is Thomas Telfer. I'm a professor at Western University in the Faculty of Law. In any given year, 1 in 5 Canadians will experience a mental health issue, and I was one of those statistics. I experienced depression, and I needed support and resources in the community that the United Way funds. The first time a family doctor told me that I was experiencing depression, I did not believe that I experienced depression because I believed all of the societal messages that depression is a weakness, depression means you're a failure. It wasn't until much later on that another doctor recognized that I was dealing with depression and knew I needed help, and it was really through her efforts that I was able to initially get help. I'm now back at work full-time, but I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the tremendous support of my family, my friends, my colleagues at Western as an employer, and also the support of agencies that the United Way funds.
My name is Dina Fairbanks-Bushell. I'm last year's United Way sponsored employee for the 2015-2016 United Way campaign for Western. I play a role in the United Way because I'm passionate about the organization. As a child that grew up in poverty with a single mother, I was introduced to the organization of Big Sisters, which changed my life dramatically. My big sister was able to take me out and allow me to experience things that other children might not have thought were a big deal. I got to see Niagara Falls for the first time with my big sister. I got to go ice skating. She took time to bake with me. She took me out of the community where all I saw was the people who were around me, and I got to see that there was so much more of the world that I wasn't experiencing, and for that I'm ever grateful. So now, here I am, full-time Western employee. I'm a lead in my department. My oldest daughter's about to start college. My middle daughter, she's about to experience high school for the first time. I was able to buy my first house 3 years ago. And because I'm now in the position for the hand-up that United Way gave me, I'm able to finally give back.
The impact on my family and I was everlasting. Those camp experiences that I've had as a child, me learning how to speak English and just communicating with my peers, my parents just being able to go to college and learning English and filling out forms, getting a job, making new friends, learning different foods and things like that. Those experiences have stayed with me, and that's why today I continue to give and also give my time as well.
I play a role in the United Way because I have met many people who are struggling with mental illnesses, some people who are struggling in poverty, and the United Way funds important programs for those people who don't have help in the community.